Alright, so it's probably like day 3 or 4, and so we realized there's a big problem. And the problem is that however the wire harness works, but it doesn't work in the normal way. I'm gonna plug this up so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. I think that's the only thing that was unplugged. But in a second, after I show what the problem is, I gotta take everything out. We gotta send this wire harness back because you know, basically said it was cool, but it's not cool at all, not one bit. So I'm gonna show what is basically happening. So it starts up normally, right? Well, it doesn't. So for some reason, it's basically reversed. And we thought the fuel stuff was wrong. None of the wires to like the starter or the fuel pump is bad. It's that this is opposite. To start the bike, you hold this in. Well, that's normal, but you gotta hold this in, and that's basically the starter. Everything is switched. It's so weird. So you know how you press this and the starter, you know, it starts the bike. It's too early in the morning right now for me to show it. But for some, I don't know what they did, but when you get this started, you have to hold this in to keep the bike on. And it's just really weird. Like this is basically giving it's acting as like the clutch or something. I don't know. And it's nothing we did. It's just that's the way the person rewired it, because he said it was for a racing bike or something. And he had like hooked this weird wire from, this is the headlight, the rear tail light, and there's an extra wire that's going, this wire right here is going to the fuse box, and that's basically giving power to the fuse box in order for the bike to start. And it's just weird. Like he just rigged it up any type of way possible. It really don't make sense, but that's what basically happened. So gotta find another wire harness. Probably won't be able to, because this bike is like 20 years old. So I don't know, but definitely weird that this is making the bike start from that way. And especially when you, if I was able to dry this, when you pull this in, it's going to make the starter keep going even after the bike is on. So you can't even drive it. This is not drivable at all. You would damage the motor, most likely. So I don't know. That's just weird. All right. So about 2 weeks later, after we had got the first wire harness we had got, it was working. Already wired. I think I got a video clip of that, but it was working, but it was completely backwards. You gotta hold the clutch in for the starter to work, and this will give it the fuel. The you know how that work. Similar to how when you turn a key and you're hearing the fuel thing go off. It was doing that when you press that. So, and when you hold this in, the starter will engage. So it was just completely backwards. So we sent that back not too long ago, and it was pretty hard trying to find another one. Very hard. So today the one just came, and from the looks of it, it looks nice. So that's the original one. This is what it look like right here. I believe it came off of 2005 Suzuki 600, I think. But you know, that's all the same stuff. So should be cool. So I'm finna plug it up real quick and see if it's gonna work. Alright, so the wire harness work. I just gotta probably rewire. Move everything out the way. I just wanna make sure it can start. And I tested the tail light and it does work. Only thing is we probably gonna have to take these wires out and replace them. Like this one's broken, but this one's cool. And that's no problem because we still got the old one and they all still intact. What I do need to check is the rear tail light from, if that worked from right there. So I'm gonna check that real quick. Alright, so everything's cool. I just need to, I got some alcohol and some air, like some compressed air. I'm gonna take everything, like, I'm not taking it all out. I'm just gonna unplug everything, spray it, and plug it right back in. So everything's gonna be in place still. And while I'm doing that, I have to, this black one, I don't know which one this go to. I need to take this one off my original harness and put it in here because it didn't have one. But everything else besides that, it seems cool. Headlight work. I just don't have it plugged up. And I gotta get the air box back on too. I gotta make sure everything is wired up right. We're in the right area. But yeah, if they clean all the stuff out. This stuff right here. Bunch of bugs in here. I got some of these, and I'm gonna just unplug something. I can unplug anything, and it has like, it's just kind of dirty in it. All right, so for example, something like this, quite dusty, and since I only got one hand, that's what I'm gonna be doing to it. I don't know why the thing came out like that so easily, but that's what I'm going to be doing to like everything in the bike. Cause like it was just so much. It came from Florida, that's why. But like I'm gonna spray the main thing too. And yeah. After that, I should be able to see if it'll, I mean, I could test it now, see if it works in first gear just in case. Make sure no fuse blow, because I feel like that's more power being taken in, I guess. I don't know. All right, so this is what I need to cut them, that one wire. I need to cut it off. I already cut it off from the original harness. And I'm back over here now. So I cut it off earlier. I think I cut it a little too short, but it should be cool because a lot of wire sticking out from right here. So I'm gonna cut that piece off, that metal clip, because the clips are still intact in the original piece that's right there. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and yeah. All right, so now I'm just gonna solder the wires in these parts because they so thin. So I'm gonna just do it anyways instead of having to like just twist them together. It might end up coming apart from that, so I'm gonna do that instead. I gotta get this prepared too. All right, so I soldered them together. Now we just gotta tape it up, and both the turn signals work too, which is good.